Hello and welcome my friends to another Fab Collab hosted by my beautiful talented YouTube sister Kimberly from Diva Designing on a Dime with Kimberly Davis. What's the challenge? Denise wanted us to style out our cabinet or shelving unit. So this collaboration is Style Out Cabinet for Fall Collaboration 2017. It can be a bookshelf, curio cabinet, etegere, anything with a shelving unit that you can decorate for the fall. So I'm really excited to find out what the ladies come up with. So without further ado, let's get started. The cabinet I will be showing you today is right above the sink. This is the glass cabinet that's right in the middle of these two cabinets that flank the sides. And we have decorated in fall this glass cabinet. As you go across on the top of the cabinet here, you will see that the top of this cabinet is also decorated. And this is where we will start. Okay, so I hope you could be able to see everything because I wanted to get pretty close so you can see the details. So the first thing I want to discuss is the things here that's on top of the cabinet. We have a beautiful black basket filled with white fruit. We have a candle here which I created from Dollar Tree items. If you haven't seen that, I will put it in the iCard above so you can check that out. We have the festive ribbon there that you have seen throughout the fall season in my videos. And then we have a white pumpkin. I thought this really sets it off here, the black and white theme on top of this cabinet. Not too much and not too little. A lot of detail here that I put on top of this cabinet because I wanted it simple but not too simple, but enough to attract the eye, if you get what I mean. And the main thing here is this little fall sign that I created. If you're interested in that, I will show you the video here. Here we're going to do a simple sign for fall that you can do at home. All you need is a few materials. We have some paint here, some crack paint from Martha Stewart. We have it in white, black, and silver. We also have some spray paint from Valspar in satin, glue gun, some letters that spells out fall, some leaves, and some scrap of wood. You can get wood from any store or any scrap wood that you may have at home. Now that we painted our board, we're going to assemble the letters that spell out fall on our board. I like to be a little different, as most of you know, so I won't be putting my letters straight across like this. You can if it's your choice, but I like a little character in my artwork, so I'll probably tilt that way, maybe face that this way with a little tilt there. So we're going to have a few artificial leaves here that we are going to paint with the Martha Stewart acrylic paint. You will note that this is a black and white theme for my design that complements my kitchen fall decor for this year. As a whole, there is no rhyme or reason how I selected my items. I just made sure there was sufficient spacing and height variations to move the eye. I also chose a color theme, so my selection flows from one item to another. There are many ways that you can style out your cabinet, such as collectibles. This could be books, photos, knickknacks, etc. Or have a mixture. Just make sure there is a cohesiveness to your collection. The first shelf is two of the smallest spaces, so I had to get creative with my selection, and I wanted some detailing. I chose this pumpkin dessert plate with the black and white dinner plates. Most of you are familiar with this collection. If you're new to my channel, I will add the video to the iCard above. The dessert plate is hand painted with acrylic paint, and I baked it in a high heat oven to give it a shine and protect the surface. In the center is a large pumpkin on a bed of moss to fill in the space and add to the decor. So the second shelf is the larger of the three shelves. And here I'm showcasing one of the favorite things that I like for the fall. There's a variety of things that's going on here. The first thing that you would notice is the different heights and variations in the space. This is to keep the eye flowing. There's a lot of moss that's going on to add some softness. The lantern is on a timer. As you can see, I put moss inside the lantern there for the candle. And most of you know about this lantern and the bows. So if you guys are interested, I will link an iCard above so you can check that out if you like. There's some more of these white pumpkins. That's from Martha Stewart. I showcased these before in my tablescapes that you may remember. And right there in the back are these faux books that I created. Well, they're not faux books. They're actually books, but I created covers for them out of craft paper, and some is out of washi tape, believe it or not. And this is easy to do. I even did a DIY on this. If I find the video, I will also link it. But it's just books that I purchased at Goodwill. And you take some washi tape and you put any kind of design that you want on them. And what I did is some of the books came with covers and some didn't. So I just take the covers off to make sure they were the colors I wanted, which is black or either white. But you can also cover them in craft paper or wrapping paper, whatever color that you like, and decorate it to your liking. I also added a tall candle stand here to show some variations. This is a very small space, so you have to be careful when you're decorating with large pieces here because it can look overcrowded. So I have two large pieces here, which is the lantern and this beautiful leaf platter. But I also filled in the space with these smaller items, which is the pumpkin, the book, and the stand. The stand here is tall, so it shows some variations in height, but it also is thin enough that it doesn't overcrowd. So you have to take all of this into account when you decorate your shelving unit. On top of that, we have another white pumpkin with some moss bedding, so it can create some softness there. This platter is gorgeous. I bought two of these platters from TJ Maxx, I believe. I can't remember the cost though. It wasn't expensive. They might still have them, but I bought this about a year and a half or so ago during the fall season, and it wasn't expensive. I think there was something like $12.99, maybe even $16. But I love the way it looks here. I bought two of them. They had a gold handle. I don't know if you could see that, but it used to be gold, but I silver plated it with some silver leaf so it can go with the rest of my decor. I don't decorate that much with gold, very seldom have gold decorations. So if I find something that has gold in it and I really like it, I change it with some silver leaf, and it does really, really well. So that's what we have on the second shelf. The final shelf is the second smallest shelf of the three shelves here. You can see that it's all in black and white stripe. So these pumpkins, two of them came from Kirkland's. They have an initial in the front. If I turn this all the way around, you will see it. That's the initial S for our last name there. And so we have two of those. The second one is on a ribbon spool, believe it or not, but I covered it up with the moss. I don't know if you can see it. There. And then we have the large black pumpkin here that's sitting on a bed of moss. So that's what's going on this side of the cabinet. On the right side, you'll see there's another striped pumpkin, and there is another white small pumpkin there in the corner with another candle. And that also the second DIY that I did there from Dollar Tree items. And then we have some more of the books that I created, but these are a little different, but they're done the same way with some washi tape and craft paper. Well, that's it for me, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to watch the other ladies in the playlist below. And also, Kim, as always, thank you, my sister. Love you much. I see you guys on the next video. Smooches!